Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is going to be a little bit weird because it kind of spans the weekend. A lot of times when I go somewhere, I'll have the idea, I want to shoot a video about this, and I'll take my camera, but really only get, you know, a handful of minutes of footage. So today you get to see Saturday and Sunday where I took my kids out treasure hunting, showed you a peek of our new store. Well, I'll just show you. It is Saturday morning. We're getting ready to go do something of a Saturday morning tradition. I would say this is something that we have done enough on Saturday mornings to call a springtime tradition. Typically don't do this as much in the winter, and into the summer it starts getting really busy. Saturday mornings when I usually shoot garden tours, so it's a little harder. But what are y'all having this morning?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. What?
A chocolate milk mustache.
You have chocolate milk mustache.
It's a mustache.
So we had kind of a lazy Saturday morning. The kids went and got some frozen muffins out of the freezer and heated those up, and then they're having some chocolate. All right, what are we doing today?
Going to thrift store. We're going to treasure stores.
Treasure stores.
To get they have treasure.
That's right. We're looking
Gold.
for. All right, Ezra. What do you remember? What I said we were looking for today?
No, mix and match. Mix and match chairs and a table for like a garden and some metal things.
That's it. That's what we're looking for. Do I need to remind you what you do with your hands in treasure stores?
Put them in your pockets.
That's right.
I don't have pockets.
Okay, first stop. This is actually right across the street from the Carolina Homestead Exchange, which still looks the same on the outside, but has things going on the inside. So these are our neighbors. We're coming here first. Yeah, you can pick that up.
It's
carefully.
$2 combined, Mom. I think you like this.
Oh, because it's in a block. That is really pretty.
It's an old-fashioned knife block.
Sharp, cuttery knife with sheath.
Wait, Mom.
That's cool.
I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah, you can look at that.
I think you'd like the plastic. Oh.
Did you see a cool chest set?
Yeah, look at this. There's more knives. And really?
Hey, I want to remind you guys what we're looking for. Because y'all are getting a little distracted by the cool boy stuff.
And there's like American. That looks so cool.
I do like bags, but I don't need any new bags right now.
Yeah, you already have enough bag. You have a bag right there. Mom, look at this. Hey, you're the bag. Hey, you're the bag.
Oh, is that Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, I like that metal dish right there.
Yeah, that's
with the flowers on it.
Mom.
That's nice.
How much? Wait, I have an idea. This might be a little bit like for you to put a plant on. 1970.
Water. That's nice.
Hey, Mom, that's from 1970. Mom.
Hey, y'all, look here. You know what this is?
Mom.
Do y'all know what this is?
Yeah. Yes. You like get honey or something?
No.
Yeah. What is it?
This is how they used to make butter, is they would put all the cream in here, and then they would do this and churn it. You have to do this for like half an hour.
How do you do it?
They would make a butter. I use the food processor.
No. Mom, you gotta get this. You gotta do old-fashioned butter. It's carving.
It's for carving meat. It's not carving like wood carving.
This is awesome. You should take pictures of these and maybe come back and get it for like cooking.
I don't know what I would do with that.
That
It
would
is
be
very cool.
awesome to have. Deer horn. That would.
Oh, I like these old rugs, hand knotted rugs.
And it's only 40. And this is what here.
Toby, I think you could get that door.
Yeah, all of us have our hands full.
Okay, let's look both ways before we cross the street and go put these things in the back of the car.
Okay,
Stop. All right, we're good to go.
Gotta open the trunk. Oh, it's my trunk up against through.
All right.
And I know. I'm just saying that that's the beginning of it, and I was so taunted.
You were so taunted by those cool things.
No, there's only one thing that caught my eye, and that was that kiss.
The one thing that caught my eye is the bone knife.
And it looks so cool.
I got some cool metal stuff for the garden. These are some old burlap coffee bags. One of the concepts in the roastery is that the curtains over the bottom shelves are going to be old coffee bags. Hey, stop fussing. Get in the car. Come on. This is actually a pot that I bought the other day to pot up. I have a monstera in the house I've had for a long time. But I saw these and they were cheap, so I went ahead and grabbed them. My friend Lainey is helping on design for the roastery. She's brilliant at it. She's taken all of my eclectic choices and it's making them work together. And hopefully those will work. I didn't open them all up and look at them, but they were really affordable. So if they don't work for the coffee house, I know I'll have another use for them. Look, guys, look. Take a look at it.
Whoa, I didn't know they got...
One of the windows didn't come in, so it's getting added. But look at it.
It's hot.
It's coming together.
I didn't see that. Yeah, that's so cool. The bricks sticking out on the back. Is that actual 3D or is that paint?
It's actual 3D. It's gonna be painted over, so. And then look at this. Gonna have a stage, gonna have some music. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I've pulled over to show you guys something really cool. So where we live is one of the biggest areas where the production of peaches happens, like in the country. And so I'm driving these back roads areas to Ridge Spring, which is a really small town that has multiple really cool antique stores. We just went to one. I did not take my camera in because it has stuff like piled to the ceiling, and taking 3 small children in there is already a little nerve-wracking, so I didn't carry the big camera. But look, the drive out here is incredible this time of year because the peaches are all blooming. It's just amazing, isn't it? They just go on and on. So pretty. Yeah, this is not even one of the big fields. I just pulled over because this would be easy to film. This is a cool store, the Vintage Pineapple in Ridge Spring. You saw an old guitar?
Can we like touch this? If that's the metal, would you get it?
It looks like wood to me.
Yeah, it is wood.
Oh.
But if it was,
Maybe if it was metal, I would get it. Oh, here's some metal garden
another
chairs.
pedal tractor. Can I sit down for a second?
Yeah. Oh, I like this.
So 30? What the heck?
Oh, guys, check this out. This is cool.
That's a part of the plate.
Yeah, can you hold this for me? I think I want to get that. That's a cool enamel bowl, and it's really affordable.
Listen, there's one at that old one, there's one right there, one right here, and one right there.
Pedal tractors everywhere.
Mom, can you
Goodness. Oh, there's another butter churn. Very cool. Oh, isn't this a cute little town?
Yeah.
This is so close to our house. I love coming here. And then the next day, I went over to Will's house for some mushroom inoculating and chatting. And here's that. Hey guys, good morning. What's up? We're headed out the door on a little field trip today over to Will's house. So Will is my employee. If you've been here much at all over the last year, you've seen Will in videos. He actually, this week, is the guest on my podcast. So if you're on Patreon, if you're one of our Patreon members, you've already heard that because Patreon gets the podcast a week early. But this Wednesday, that will be the podcast that comes out. And Will has a channel called Honeybee Hollow Gardens. And he is hosting a mushroom inoculation party today. So we're going to go over. I thought I'd bring the camera and show you guys. What's up, dude? Hey there, little darlings. Ah, shiitake logs, huh? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Those are warm.
Warm shiitake.
We have a bunch of cold ones, so.
Party? Mm-hmm. Who's the host?
What kind of logs are these?
Most of these are red oaks.
Nice.
White oaks are the best, but we don't have a lot of white oaks here, so.
Yeah.
I've got about 5 feet. It was just sand. I was like, ugh.
So this is how you notch the holes in?
Yeah, this is a specific bit that you can get. I tried to sharpen it this morning, but I don't know if it worked.
Are you doing like a how-to video or something?
I did an inoculation party video before, so.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm not doing much with this.
That was super well done.
Well,
Thank you.
I'll link that one so people can get.
But yeah, this is the bit.
So you just notch little holes in, fill it with the plugs, and then wax over it.
That's all you got to do.
Super simple.
Yeah.
Consuming monotonous work, isn't it? Like when jobs like that are so therapeutic. beeswax smells so good. All right, I just came in the house. No, I didn't. I came in the house an hour ago, and I've been sitting here talking to...
You need to get in.
Taylor!
Yeah,
I'll come down here. We'll sit close to each other. If you've been watching us since last year, you've seen Taylor before because she worked out at our house last summer and helped a lot in the kitchen and with preserving and all that stuff, especially through like the height of my health issues that I was going through. And I think she was such a godsend to have there because you've gone through things in your life that have made you very conscious of what healing actually means, you know, and how you have to care for your whole body to like a deep level. And she was like this voice of reassurance because you had gone through a very similar thing that I was going through. So that was really encouraging. I just think it was such perfect timing. But Will and Taylor had started out on YouTube together and basically started the channel Honeybee Hollow Gardens that you see Will on now. And they realized as they were creating content that they had kind of different focuses, with him being the gardens and her being the home. And so you have your channel now, Honeybee Hollow Home, which encompasses...
It's a lot. And when we first started YouTube, I really thought that I wanted to produce content of being in the kitchen. But being a human and being multifaceted like we all are, there's so much more to me and my life and what I wanted to really show to the world. And, you know, when we were when we were creating the sister channel, Honeybee Hollow Home, I really wanted to call it at first Honeybee Hollow Kitchen. And that just didn't really do it justice because home encompasses so much more. Where like kitchen is a room of the house, but home is here.
Yeah.
Home is all of this.
Yeah.
And it makes it just offers the opportunity to welcome people into your world.
Yeah.
It brings people into your life.
Yeah.
You know, when you invite someone into your home, it's not, oh, well, come into my kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily that, you know. And home is something greater.
Yeah.
And home really gets down to the self and who we really are.
Yeah.
And,
That's so good.
But yeah, and I do all kinds of content. I do cooking videos as well, but because you could go online and go on YouTube and look up how to make a pasta, like I'm not here to necessarily teach that.
Yeah.
I just want to show people how I do it.
Yeah.
And like maybe make a story behind it too.
Yeah.
And make it fun.
What I really think is encouraging with you guys, so if you guys have been around since last summer, you may remember that T-Dog here is the one who changed all our lives with basil tea and told us how to make basil tea. And that actually was a game changer. Learning how easy it was to make tea. Now, I've made herbal teas. I've made chamomile, and I've made this, I've made that. I've made lots of hot teas. But I had actually missed this massive window of making so much iced tea out of the garden. With basil, which is such an easy herb to grow. Anybody can grow basil, truly. Like, I mean, it's super easy. You can grow it in a pot.
Self-seeds.
It self-seeds. I mean, like, yeah, you'll have basil in your garden all year if you plant a little bit. And it just was a light bulb of another step to sustainability as far as growing what you eat. Because that was something, now we're big water drinkers, at least I am and the kids are. You know, Jeremiah actually loved basil tea because it helped him stop with some of the sugary beverages that he had been on. And we quit sodas a long time ago. But I remember when we first started out on homesteading, being like the one big thing that I was still buying in the store was beverages. You know, it felt like, well, you pretty much just have to drink water if you're going to be sustainable. And it's so not true. And basil tea was a light bulb thing for a lot of people. A lot of people were like, wow, I can grow in my garden.
And it's the medicine of it too.
Yeah,
you
and
can create something so delicious and have a cool beverage for summertime.
Yeah.
And not feel like you gotta, if you're gonna drink an herbal tea, that it has to be hot necessarily. But the deeper medicine in that too. Like, we're not just combining sugar, water, and basil.
Flavor. Yeah, like you're actually consuming something that's supporting your body, which is amazing. And so I love with you guys how much you're incorporating the grown things and the forage things and the herbs and the different stuff that is supporting your body. And it's in such a, I don't know the right word, maybe, just such an unassuming way. You really simplify those things, that it's like very obtainable for people. Because I think for a lot of people that want to get into herbalism, or they want to get into foraging, or they want to get into whatever, like, those are so not taught in our culture.
I agree.
That they're massively overwhelming for people who are just trying to get started. But seeing a person who just confidently and simply uses things gives permission to people to go, oh, I can make basil tea. Oh, that's really easy.
It's a great way to explain that. I feel very honored by that and complimented. Thank you.
Yes. So if you'd like to spend more time in this lovely part of this lady's home, it's not just a kitchen, I will put a link to her channel down below so you can check her out.
Cool.
And I'm sure she'll be back out at the farm, and we'll do some more things together out there too.
For sure. For sure.
I came here for the mushroom inoculation, but I really came here to see you. I spent all my time here.
Came in and we've been chit-chatting for probably an hour now.
Yeah.
Before the camera.
I know.
So, but yeah, it's been so good to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. So overall, it was a really great weekend. There was a lot of things, obviously, that you didn't see here. But these kinds of things are definitely ways that I like to spend my weekends, with my children, obviously, and with friends. And there's always a little bit of food growing sprinkled in there. So thank you guys for hanging out with me this weekend. Bless you. Until next time.